My sister Salgia.
Hey everyone.
So, how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? So, are you guys not? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, were you referring to us or?
Yeah. How you guys doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. Of course, busy mom with work and of course life at the same time.
I know that's right.
Yeah. How are you
So,
doing?
earlier we were talking about.
Yes.
Earlier we were talking about how everyone feels about mask on or off,
Ooh.
mask on or off.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I'll let Sheena. Sheena, you go first in the fire.
What's on fire?
Well, it depends on what you're doing. If you're working and you're like sweating repulsively, of course I mask off because you cannot breathe with that thing and like breathing in your own hot breath. Come on now. Who wants to do that? I don't want to do that. But other than that,
I lied. No, I lied.
Hey, first of all, I be putting essential oils inside the mask, so it's always refreshing. You know what I'm saying? So when you like,
Oh, I never thought of that.
you got to do it. It's a lifesaver.
I'm gonna do it now because I work at Lululemon and we have to wear masks all day.
yeah.
I mean, I'm only security, but hey, security needs to breathe too. You know what I'm saying?
You need to be secure.
Yeah.
Yes.
What about you, Sonia? What do you think about masks?
I have a different opinion about having masks because a lot of those who are coming for me, and I know there are a couple people out there. Uh, I don't. Charity. We had this conversation. Sheena, you just came in, but you didn't hear my story. So, for me personally, I'm against the mask, and that's okay. Because I know where I'm going. Like I stay home all day. So if I have to run to the store, like I'm gonna put something on, but I'm not gonna put it fully, on my face to cover my nose. I don't feel like I need to do that. I'm gonna run in and run back out. So I'm against the mask, but we're not gonna go into the stories.
Go on to your story.
No,
You're
no,
already
no.
halfway there.
Share your story.
Share your
No.
story. Share your story because
Sheena,
you
she
want
don't
to know
put me
what
on.
you're talking about.
No, she- this is bad.
Ladies' night. We
No, no,
venting
no,
tonight.
no,
We
no,
venting.
No.
We
So-
venting. You better get it. Go.
Gosh damn it. Okay. So for me, I personally feel I don't feel like the mask is necessary. Not all the way. Not all the way. Not all the way because some people are. It's a very sensitive topic, and I don't want to offend all those people who are wearing those masks, and that's okay. But for me personally, I feel like the people out there who are, let me call them the mass security. Like if I have to walk into, let me tell you a personal story. If I have to walk into a gas station and it's me, I just want to give, like I just want to put gas in my car, and there's people behind me or whatever it may be.
You should be wearing a mask.
I
I'm
did.
security right
No,
now.
no, no.
Like,
No, I did. I had a mask, but I was eating a banana at the same time. So I walked in, I was eating a banana. There's people following behind me trying to put gas in their car as well. So I feel like, okay, at that moment in this short amount of time, as we're trying to take our transaction, like, okay, I'm like, hey, can you put this and this and, can you grab my number? She's told me she was so distracted that because I didn't have my mask on, that she couldn't put my number. And I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to feel because at that moment I just ignored her. Okay, because at first of all, you ain't gonna embarrass me in front of all these people. Like, okay, I understand, but I'm eating a banana at the same time. And so I just told her, I just put my number in. I did put my number in like a good Samaritan would, I put my number in and I ignored her. She followed me outside to make sure I had my mask on. And I straight ignored her and continued to eat my banana because, first of all, you ain't gonna embarrass me, and tell me, ma'am, I was so distracted that you couldn't put your mask on. I'm gonna ignore you the first time. Second time, you're gonna come outside and follow me and make sure I put my mask on. I'm not gonna put my mask on.
Was that
Just because you said that.
Was that was it the teller that followed you out, or was that
It was the teller that followed me out.
Wait, so who was supervising the counter if she followed you?
Exactly. Exactly. Why is she following me? To secure my mask. Ma'am, if you wanted to come and make sure I have my mask on, come put it on for me. And I don't want to start nothing because it could be something. But what I'm saying is the fact that, first of all, give me my dignity. You're not going to talk to me like that in front of people. And second of all, you ain't going to follow me. Please don't follow me, because then it makes me not want to do it, And so I put it above my nose, like right here, So I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it because you told me. I know that sounds very rebellious.
It is.
It does sound rebellious. And
it is. It's the law to wear your mask.
I appreciate that. No.
But if you go into a store, they literally have signs everywhere. You can't come in without wearing a mask. That's literally on the door.
And normally I apologize. I said, sir, I don't have my mask. I just want to run in and come back out. And they're okay. But this one made sure to follow me out to see if I had a mask. I made sure to put it right here.
That's still not wearing a mask.
I know.
No,
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not doing it, Charity. I'm not doing it, Sheena. And I don't know. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but it's like, because you did it, you embarrassed me. That's what it was. You embarrassed me. So it's like, no, I'm really not going to do it. That sounds very rebellious. And yes, I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
I know.
And I drove off. And I drove off, and I was like, I can't believe this individual did that.
I believe that because if I was the teller, I would have said the same thing.
You know what?
Because it's on the damn door.
You know what?
You're literally walking in and it's on the door.
No. I feel like people should mind their business because sometimes.
Mind their business? There's COVID going around. That's real. How the hell?
I have a different opinion about this.
Exactly.
Yes. But everywhere else I went, I was very respectful and I was mindful. And I did put it to my face.
Under your nose or over your nose?
But at the same time, I didn't
under
like
your nose or over your nose. Okay. You didn't make that clear.
Yo, honestly, I don't put it over my nose.
Okay, so you weren't wearing your mask.
My nose.
You weren't wearing your mask.
Just like you guys said. You gotta put essential oils. You gotta put all this stuff. Like, I'm not doing that.
If you don't.
Sheena, you know what I'm talking about. Like, I'm not doing that. Excuse me, ma'am. Sir, I'm not doing that. Okay, I'm gonna put it right here so I can see you. I can see you right here.
Next time, put it over your eyeballs. Don't nobody want to see you.
I have a different opinion. We can go on and on, but this subject is gonna be very long. That's all I gotta say.
It's gonna be very long because you're wrong.
No, I don't feel like I'm wrong. I honestly don't feel like I'm wrong.
So COVID is real, guys. COVID is real.
And it's a sensitive topic for everybody else. Yes, it's very real. Yes, it is.
So listen, COVID is real. And like she said, she has a different opinion about masks.
Yes, I do.
So I love the whole mask thing because let me tell you something. I have to go back to my kids. My husband. I feel some type of way about that because I don't want to bring that shit home. And because she don't want to wear her mask, I don't go nowhere. Oh, now you don't go nowhere.
I don't.
But you gonna go to the gas station.
I just. That's all. I don't.
Okay, let's go to something new because this is getting too hot. Okay.
It is. No, it is.
Honestly, Nia, I think if she would have approached you differently and her tonality was different, I think you would have been more receptive to it. And I think that's what causes problems nowadays is the tone and delivery. Like if she would have said, ma'am, I do apologize. You have to wear your mask in order to purchase something here. If you could just be so kind, to put the mask over while you make your purchase. I'm pretty sure you'd be like, cool, girl, I got you, but only for you because you said it nicely.
Yes, no, but you know what? I don't need nice all the time. If somebody go, hey, do this, and I'm like, yeah, I got you, because at the same time, I'm like, you're right. Like, give me my dignity. Don't embarrass me in front of all these damn people.
But, but listen to this. But listen to this. If I would have walked into the gas station to pay for my stuff with my mask on, left my banana in the car, you know what I'm saying? I wait till I went to go pump my gas to eat my banana. It would have been fine, right? I would have never went through that whole situation.
Hey, she don't know my situation. I was hungry at the moment. That's the only reason why I took it. I opened it and I ate it.
Because if she would have waited, she would have died or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? My freaking blood, like, come on, man.
I wouldn't have died. But I would have been respectful to her. And if she would have been like, hey, man, excuse me, instead of embarrassing me for all this, she goes, I was just so distracted with your mask. And I'm like, whoa, man, calm down.
Okay, okay. Like, so if she would have said, excuse me, ma'am,
I would have took it. I would have been receptive. Like,
hold on, I'm not even done. But since you say you're going to take it, it's cool.
I'm going to be very receptive to what she had to say at that moment. It's the tone, it's the way you deliver things. It truly is.
But you say you never wear your mask ever over your nose. Wearing your mask literally means you're wearing it over your nose and over your mouth.
No, but it's true. I do. I wear it right here. And if anybody see me out in certain areas, I do wear it just right here. I can't breathe. Okay.
Nobody can breathe.
I know they can't, but I can breathe now.
Oh my! You can breathe right now.
I see. Honestly, too, when I'm at the stores, when I do go grocery shopping, I see a lot of people put their mask right here. They don't cover their nose because you can't breathe. I see that a lot.
Heck no! Put that over. I don't want to take that back home. You got boogers coming out, everything coming out. No, this is a mask right here, over your nose, over your mouth. That's what the mask is for, not under your nose. I get it. I can't breathe. I mean, I'm big, okay? I know I can't breathe when the mask is on. But I wear it because I want to keep you safe and I want to keep me safe. So just be mindful of that.
Just I do wear my mask fully. Oh, excuse me. No.
Okay, we're getting somewhere.
No. I will say this. I do wear my mask fully if I see children, if I see older adults. If I see couples, I will pull that. I will pull my mask on because I know, it's sensitive for everybody else. But to me, I have a strong opinion, a different opinion about how I feel about it. But my opinion doesn't matter versus the majority. So I will pull it all the way up when I do see elderly people, married couples with children, especially with children around. I will pull it up. That's what I would do.
Why didn't you specify that earlier?
You know what? Because that woman really, she hurt my soul. You know what I'm saying? She really did. And that's okay. That's okay. Anyway.
This is from Flo. Hey, Flo. Love you, Flo. Out there in Washington. So her comment is, OMG, last week I was in Issaquah at a hotel and I went down to the lobby for breakfast and there was an old couple at the elevator. And I didn't have my mask and I had said good morning to them. And the lady was so rude, looked at me and was like, no mask, and rolled her eyes. She told him that we have to be in the elevator together. And he said we would just get off and take another elevator. Wow. I get the whole thing about the mask, but please don't be rude about it.
Okay. I wouldn't be rude about it, but I'm just saying, just be mindful. There's people out there mindful. Well, you should. I'm in the middle of something.
No, mindful is the key word.
Yes, just be mindful that they're like she said, there's elderly people out there. There's sick kids out there. They're just like people that can get it easier than we did.
This in the state of California, we have not lost a single child under the age of 18 and under due to COVID. I'm not trying to say again, trying to defer from the fact that it's not it. You know what I mean? If it's real, intense or not, whatever. I'm just stating the facts and the data in regards to we have not, thank the Lord, up to today, have not, You know, we haven't lost a youth due to COVID. However, it is striking the older folks. Weaker immune system, who struggle with, you know, diabetes, heart issues, you know what I mean? Things, diabetes, you know, dialysis, like people who really suffer internally, you know, things on the inside. I mean, if you're suffering internally and have asthma and all these other things, like not so much of a strong immune system, you are definitely, you know, you're more
like newborn babies, pregnant women.
I get it.
Like, I get it. But that's how I feel about masks. Like, I'm so for the mask. Homegirl over here, I don't know. She said she wore her mask, but under here.
No, but I'm gonna let y'all know. I don't go out. I make sure I don't go out. If I have to go get something, I will. I will do it. But it's just, it honestly is the delivery and how you approach it. You know. So if you're gonna make it a mass security, like, please, man, don't do that. Don't do that, because it makes me want to not do it. You know, or I'm gonna have to tell you something. You know, so I will be respectful and I will be mindful and I will put it up to where I need to put it. That's it.
You get on my nerves.
That's true. But I am respectful to everybody.
Yeah, she's definitely sharing. That's crazy. I will tell you too, last night we had down at, I believe it was Huntington Beach, a bunch of Christians went down there and you know, they were worshiping on the beach. And one of the pastors, I love them, Mr. and Mrs. Tafal, they're out there. And whatchamacallit, they were at the beach and they were worshiping all together. And they really hit a topic in regards to the looting and all these other things that are happening and rioting and taking over the precincts and how the government, you know, nobody had enough, I believe, nobody had enough strength or courage to get out there and push back. You know, and it's just crazy that here in California, they specifically, our governor released the statement and said, you know, because we're back down to phase 1, but when we were in phase 2, he released a statement saying that we couldn't worship in church. And so he was just like, you know, you can go to church, but you can't worship in church. You know, and it was just like, that's what we do. You know what I mean? That's part of our, that's our culture. That's in our, you know what I mean? And a part of our relationship, we go to church to worship all together. So, you know, they all kind of went and did almost like an act of protest at the beach to stand up for their rights. And none of them had masks on, you know, because they're like, we want to freely worship our God and worship this way. If we come to the beach and we worship our God without a mask, we get shunned for it. You know, so many people are speaking negatively about it. But then when rioters, looters, and protesters go out and they choose not to wear masks or they choose to do whatever, it's, you know what I mean, pro the cause, you know, and it's just kind of like, where's the fairness in that, you know? So, I mean, I kind of, with me saying that, Nia, it kind of, I understand where you're coming from in regards to your whole feeling and process about the mask situation, you know? And so you're not the only one. There's a lot of people who are struggling with, you know, like our rights are being taken away as well by having forcefully to wear this mask. But then when other things start to happen and they sprout up, nobody's saying anything about these masks, you know, like how fair is that?
True. Do you guys believe that this is our new norm?
I think so. I don't think, I'm going to be honest, even after this election, I don't think we're going to go back to normal. I think we're going to get worse.
Yes.
Because
I agree with you. I agree with you.
They've shown enough how evil and how they can make up their own minds and make their own decisions and rightfully push back and take things the way they want to take it, even without, you know what I mean, sitting down and having open, real dialogue and discussion. And so it's just like, at that point, you know, what do you do? You know, what do you do? I don't think it's going to go back to normal. I don't think we have a new normal anymore. I think at this point, it's going to just gradually grow into what people's their passion and desires are in their own hearts. And I believe it's going to get more wicked. That's just what I believe.
Yeah. I agree. And, you know, this is going to be a little off the topic, but I mean, it's the same topic, but it just looks scary out there, man.
Yes,
it really, really does. Yes. It looks scary. It looks sick. And I don't mean people are physically sick. I'm just like, everybody's scared.
Yes.
You know, like everybody's walking around like they're not trying to come next to me because they're like, oh, ma'am, you don't have a mask or
not even just that, but the fact that they took over the precinct in Seattle. Let me tell you, when I heard that, I was so shook. I was like, dude, I probably would never ever want to go back to Seattle because as much as all these things are happening, and the police are supposed to be protecting us. If people who understand that the people who are supposed to protect us are completely annihilated, which is they're defunding the police, if and when that happens, who is going to protect us? But let me tell you what they've done here in California with defunding the police. They have now set in motion in place that, social workers, adoption agencies, social workers are now going to be answering 911 calls. Like that's what. Where's their training to handle situations like that? You know what I mean? I'm just like, it's gonna get more wild. That's just how I feel. Like to know that our police, you know what I mean? They're fighting for one thing, and people are not even showing up to their jobs. You know, our police officers in the South, they're not even showing up to their jobs anymore because it's like if they're gonna be fighting the people and they're gonna be attacked every time they go out there. I'm sorry, I wouldn't show up for my job either.
Yeah.
I would not. If I were to come in and do a specific thing, and because I wear this uniform, I'm gonna be reamed as a bad person just because of another person's act. Then man, it sucks. It really sucks.
It's scary. It's scary out there. And I do feel bad for the police and, with everything with the defunding and everything that's going on. But it's a two-side story, with everything that's going on, because people feel strongly that, with the people of color, I don't want to get off topic, but with the people of color is more aggressive, and with the people who are not of color, it's more fair, and like I slap on your hand and we're going to let you go. But that's not how things work. And people who are not of color would think of it as in like, oh, you should stop resisting. But that's not the fact. There's a whole history behind the whole, police department and how things work. And, there's a history behind everything, So everybody are afraid. At this moment right now, it almost looks like a zombie movie. It truly does. It's scary. It's scary out there. I don't even want to go outside. Like I said, I don't even go outside. I have to go in to get gas and go get groceries, but I come back in. I don't do anything more.
Yeah.
Besides being with family. But other than that, but yeah.
I think at this point too, even though all these things are going on, I still hope for the best, pray for the and continue to put my best foot forward and contributing to the best way that I can. But again, I'm not going to be oblivious to what I know may just be right around the corner, so it's just, and at that juncture, prepare your homes, like prepare everything, like make sure other people are aware, like, do you have guns? I'm not condoning guns, but at the same time,
it's scary.
I hope people.
It's scary.
Yes, that's my thing. If somebody comes to your house, you know what I mean? And then you're calling the cops and you get a hold of a social worker. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Like, what? Nothing against the social workers, but I don't think that's even fair to them. Like, that's wild. And it started in Canada. That's the crazy thing. We're picking up something that started in another country that, who knows?
Important in our lives, I don't think we ever, like us Polynesian people, I don't ever think we ever thought about owning a gun unless it's from the streets. Let's be real, but at this time and at this moment, with everything going on, with the looting, with everything, with the pandemic, with us saving, for like whatever may have come, or is to come, it makes me want to get a gun. Like truly, it makes me. I never thought about that, but it's like, why? Because it's scary out there. It really is. It's scary out, and I don't know what to feel. Sometimes it's a little mixed, but sometimes it's like, I don't know what to do, so I don't know.
Go ahead, Monster.
It's true.
Roll it out, girl. Roll it out. Voss is like on a whole nother map. She's like coming in on the magic carpet.
Y'all is getting it out there.
Yeah.
You guys are going in deep.
No, we are. But anyway, we don't need to get too deep.
No, but no, really, it's a real thing, you know, and a lot of people are, and I don't think a lot of people are willing or even wanting to talk about this live the way we are.
No, they don't.
You know, and that's my thing is that if others are getting so comfortable with wickedness, we need to be just as comfortable with saying what we would do to protect the righteousness. You know what I mean? Or protect who we are. My thing is, I'm not going to be afraid, and I will push back. Period. You know, and it's not saying I'm going out looking for trouble, but in a defensive way, because let me tell you, like my mother-in-law, my mommy and papi, when I was in Seattle, there was over 100
I remember that.
Who bombarded their house and loitered their house. Not just that, cut down the flag on private property. You know what I'm saying? Like what makes you think you can go to somebody's private home, you know, and tamper and mess with things like that? That's not, and these are my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, they're 1 year away from being 80, 79 and 78. What if they had a heart attack? You know what I mean? What if these people were just it was crazy. I had people calling me left and right and saying, dude, can you come figure out what's going on over here? There's over 100 people yelling and screaming in the front of the yard. I understand your cause, but there's a way and there's a right way to handle things. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. Like, come on, definitely not okay. Not okay. And so for me, I'm just like, you know, I'm definitely in a protective sense in this time around. I'm not passive. You know what I'm saying? I'm just want people to know, you come to my house, you better come expecting something. Because don't think because I'm a Christian, I'm going to be passive and I'm going to be quiet and I'm going to lay hands on you and pray for you. No, you know, bird shot. Like, come on now. Like,
no. I think during this pandemic and with everything going on with with the riots and looting and like you guys said, I think is real. You know, like people are, gearing up. No, I'm serious. People are gearing up. You come to my place, like you said, Charity, you come to my place, like expect something real, because that's exactly what's going to happen. You cannot be coming to my place and thinking you can do whatever you feel. It infuriates people, so I'm not going to stand for it. Like you said, I'm going to push back, and that's exactly what it's going to be. And I'm not saying violence is the answer, y'all. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like,
She's just saying if you come over, you gonna get it.
No.
That's it.
No.
You gonna get it. That's pretty much what everybody's talking about. Just nice way.
No, respectfully. Yeah. Respectfully, please don't come to my place. That's what I'm asking you not to do.
And that's my thing. I'm just like, dude, like, I can seriously sit down with somebody I completely disagree with probably in every conversation, but I can still sit down with you and try to get down to the core of how can we be, you know what I mean? How can we coexist in the same space and not, you know what I'm saying? Even though we don't agree, still be able to coexist. You know what I'm saying? Like, because everyone is different. And that's what makes me so upset. Like, how is it that I know there's other people who in hard pressed moments can still have solid conversations and not make it a hateful kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? But everything is just so radical and offensive.
Yes. And that is a difficult conversation to have with individuals. It truly is, because they can't have it, because immediately their response is defense. Their response is defense, and their response is to, no, I don't think that's true, but it's like, no, but how can we get along? How can we make this work? But in a real life, people are not listening to that. They're listening to, oh, your color is this, your views are this, you're a Republican, it's politics. That's what it is. And they are not willing to listen to any goddamn thing you got to say unless you guys are on the same page. That's what you're going to get. And it's hard. It's hard to have that type of conversation with people. But I'm not afraid to have those type of conversations, because then we can get to the root of why, things are the way they are, So it's hard.
Yeah. Boss, what's up, boss? What you thinking about?
I know, man. She over here quiet like damn, girl.
No, nothing. Y'all doing great. Y'all thinking y'all was in just deep conversation.
It's political. That's all. Yeah.
And
At this point, honestly, I hate the word political. I really do, because I feel like it's becoming people's nature. It's no longer political. You're choosing a specific way of life, and that's what you're doing. And to me, it's not political. You're making your character. It is now who you are, period. You know, I'm over left side, right side. I'm over all of those things. I'm just like, in your heart of hearts, do you really think, like, come on now, I don't have to teach my child not to run up to somebody's home and get their basketball. Let me tell you, I just bought my goddaughter a basketball, and it rolled down the street. And I went down there about a couple of houses down. I'm not going to be too crazy because, you know, my husband is the mayor. I don't want people to go crazy. But I was intimidated because the lady was like, oh, that's my son's. That's my son's basketball. And I said, no, ma'am, this is my goddaughter's basketball. I just bought this basketball. She goes, no. I just bought him that basketball. Give me that basketball. Let me tell you, I was so afraid of telling her when I knew that was my goddaughter's basketball, because I didn't want to upset her in front of her property and something pop off in her space. You know?
Hell no.
No, but this is what I'm saying. And as I walked away, I cried a little bit, because I'm like, we've come to a point in time where you can't even say, ma'am, I bought this, without thinking somebody may take it so aggressively offensive and do something crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's my point. So it's just like, instead of putting myself in a danger zone, like, I would rather give it up, you know what I mean, and walk away. But in that moment when I walked away, I literally cried coming back home, and I had to tell my goddaughter, like, you know, girl, we gotta go get another basketball, you know. But I'm just thinking in my head, like, I really despise and hate the fact that we're in this time right now where you have to second think about telling the truth, because you may end up, you know what I mean, in a bad situation, you know.
That's true.
It sucks.
That's so true, and that's everybody right now. It truly is. It is everybody. I'm afraid to even turn my music up a little too loud because I don't want to offend, you know, somebody. No, seriously, sis. No, seriously. I don't want to offend yo. Okay. We're gonna be professional, man. No, I don't want to offend. No, I don't want to offend the neighbors. You know, they already told us once, they already told us twice, but at this time, right now, at this time and moment, anything can pop off. Like, they don't have to tell us again. They can come over here and just blast everybody. They're serious. They can just shoot up everybody. They don't give a shit about us. Oh, my bad. No, meaning, like, they don't care. They do not care about you. They do not care about your party. You know, they care about their safety. They think you about to come and loot their home. You know, you can't do that. You can't do that. You know, so it's like, I got to be mindful of every little thing. Seriously.
Using mindful.
I do. I got to be mindful in everything I do. Mindful of everyone around me.
That's really true. The other day, one of Mafa's cousins got a handgun pointed to them. It was out of road rage, pretty much. Yeah, they were super scared. I love you guys. They were super scared. They had their kid with them, their baby, and their brothers and everything. But I mean, that is true though. I mean, me and Mafa was talking about it the other day, like, cause he has really bad road rage. Believe it or not, I usually just be like, okay, you can cut me, whatever. But Mafa's usually the one like, hey, you effing whatever, you know, just talking crap. But we were just talking about this, like, now you can't do that because you never know. Just like how they got pulled on, like a gun pulled on them, like, come on. I mean, I'm tough and everything, but when you got a gun pulled to your head, I'm like, okay, well, you win. I mean, what else you want me to say? Sorry? Like, okay. Like, but it's real. That's true. That's true what you said, like, about the whole, I'm usually the type like, oh, hell no. But then what you gonna do when they have a gun pointed to your head, right?
That part.
Yeah, like, ooh, that is crazy though.
It's just sad. I think it's just so sad in this time that we live in. Like, it's just, I love it. Mona Lisa says you're exactly right. You just never know.
Yeah.
You just never know. And I really feel like the enemy is waiting for these opportune times to catch us off guard. You know what I mean? So to do something crazy. So like, honestly, I'm always on top of my husband all the time. I'm on him all the time just because I'm like, you know, I'm afraid for him. You know, when the looters and stuff are happening and the riots, you know, all those different places, you know, we got word that they were going to loot this Walmart right here. And it's literally right in my backyard. I can see it from my backyard. You know, all I kept thinking was, dude, all it has to say is one person in the heat of the moment saying, the mayor's house is right there. You know what I'm saying? Popping up here. And I'm just like, you know, I got my godchildren here. I have them every summer, you know? So it's just like, dude, I was nervous. I literally called my prayer warriors and was like, yo, can you guys come to my house right now? You know what I mean? And pray with me. Like, I'm nervous, you know? I love it. See, look, my husband, he's watching right now. He just jumped in. He said, that's not racism. That's not prejudice. That's ethics. People carry no moral values nowadays. And it's sad.
That's real.
And it's true. And that's exactly how I feel. And because of that feeling, everything that he just said right there, I'm so cautious of even what he looks like when he's walking out the door. You know, like if somebody even mistakes you for somebody else, you know what I'm saying? And I hate to say it, my husband's Black and Mexican. He looks like a walking Black man until you see his arm and you notice his tribal tattoo. Then you're like, wait, he may be Polynesian. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's just, it's nervous. It's nerve wracking, you know,
yes, it is.
To have that feeling like, Lord, you know, you can't control people. And especially when they're passionate and infuriated in what they believe and look for offenses. You know what I'm saying? You can't control people in that sense. So it's like, oh Lord.
I try to be nice to everybody, you know, try to give a smile to everybody, give a little, you know, like a reassurance, you know, like, hey, it's okay, you know, because seriously, because it's tough. It's tough. You know, I work in a predominantly like white neighborhood, right? And it is scary because I know they're looking out their windows. Okay. This brown girl who's working with these, you know, individuals who are predominantly, they're all white, you know, I'm scared sometimes, you know, but I have to reassure them that, hey, I'm okay. You know, like you don't have to. And then, you know, eventually they start seeing you more and more, building a bond. But why we got to do that? You know, but why we got to do that? You know, that's what's offensive. It's like, why do I have to build to you? I'm not here for you. You know, I'm here for other people. But anyway, but that's the scary part. Everywhere I go, predominantly is white. Okay. I have to present myself in a particular way that I have to, you know, be that I'm not, you know, that's scary. So with that being said, I feel like I have to watch my back all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. So.
Yeah. I know this is off subject.
Anyway. Yeah, I'm sorry. My bad. We getting up in here.
I know this is off subject. But with everybody staying in and everything that's closed, what do you guys do to stay active?
Stay active. Ooh.
Yeah.
We active like how?
Just active like exercise, or you guys go out and play, swimming?
Girl, I'm not working out. The Lord knows I need to. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, how? What you mean active? You know, we got a swimming pool. I still have not swam in my pool yet, you know, but I'm constantly cleaning. That's how I stay active. I'm cleaning all day. I'm cleaning, and
I bet.
At night, we literally, my husband's so funny. He's so right.
He make money.
Money. I love it.
No, he said I make money.
He said I make money all day.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah.
They make money all day.
And so that we make money, we work, you know, I'm constantly cleaning and picking up after everyone, you know, which is not a bad thing. It's a good thing. But we have family game nights. You know, sometimes the kids get so irritated, but I'm like, yo, y'all got one more week with me. Like, I don't care. You're sitting with me for an hour, 2 hours, and we playing games. Like, we play.
I love that.
You know what I'm saying?
I love that.
Yeah, I love it, Mona Lisa. I be watching others exercise. Girl, me too. You know, my best friend Marlena, she's killing it out there. She's killing it out there in Tacoma.
She really is, though.
All the time.
She really is. She's out there killing it. That's real.
If only we could lose weight by watching too, you know?
Yeah. That works out.
You know, I feel you.
Oh, man.
But what do you do, Sheena?
Hey, look at your husband. Oh, see.
Yeah. He's sitting in the kitchen right now. I can hear.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
why you gotta tell on it, man?
Well, before we used to do 100 burpees for 100 days, and it literally started right before COVID. So that's how I used to start. Stay active. Afterwards, of course, I still work. I'm an essential worker, and I work out at work. So that's my curricular activity too. But yeah, other than that, reorganize the house. I'm finally able to get to the laundry. I'm finally able to get chores done at home that needed to be done on time. Yeah. That's it.
Well, I work at Lululemon, and I love my job. I just be she works there too, obviously.
First of all, she doesn't even share the fact that she kills it in the kitchen and it makes amazing.
She's amazing in the kitchen. She being modest. Yes, she is.
Poke, like she is. Woo! Yeah.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. I try because that's another way to stay active. I cook all the time. Sometimes for nothing. Like I just try new things only because I don't know. I like trying them. I like eating, so I try them. But I also at work. I work out at work. But I'm just.
I see those videos. Let me tell you, I need a gym at home now because I'm like I want to work out where I work.
Yes. That's how you do it,
Babe.
He said I do laundry. Come on. That's her husband. Yeah. He hella calling you out.
Wow.
You love a man who do laundry.
Now we know you just be lying, Sheena.
You know.
Sheena. Let's be calm.
No. Sonia. She's so annoying, okay? So whenever
I can't be.
No, you are.
Okay.
I come over to her house and she's all like, sis, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go grab something and I'll be right back. I come over. Nobody comes over to her house. She's literally vacuuming up nothing. Nothing at all. So that's her workout. That's her active duties. Like she literally for nothing. Like, there's not a crumb, there's nothing, and she's just doing it just because. She's like, oh, sis, it's just bothering me because, I'm just walking. It's like, girl, bye.
Like I said, I work at a predominantly white neighborhood, right? Like I said earlier, and I work with clients. Like I said, I do work 9 to 5, okay? And I do come home to children. My sisters, they help with, taking care of my kids. But other than that, I make sure that I get them out on the weekends when I am off and that we go explore and do new things. But do they want to go? That's the question. They don't want to go, because they are doing other things so much outdoors or with someone else all the time that all they want to do is just sit. They just want to sit. But we're not doing that. That's not my life. We're gonna explore. That's what we're going to do.
I love going to her son's football thing. She read that one parent that's
be nice.
That don't know what the heck's going on. Be nice. Don't know what's going on. Got a hat, got a trench coat on, got her tights on, walking back and forth, like, hey, don't be like, girl, bye. Get your butt over here. Stop doing that. Let the coach do this.
On that, Mom, I don't have the, the cowbells, but I am that mom. I am.
She is so
I support
wearing
my
that
children,
mask.
and I do look at them and I give them the eye, and they go, okay. That's all I gotta get. That's all it is.
She's annoying. She's so annoying.
Why would I put that on?
But anyways, where do y'all work at? What you guys like about you guys' jobs?
How's she gonna change something? For real though, Sheena. How's she gonna change something like? Wow.
What do you guys like about you guys' jobs?
You're right.
Changing the stuff.
Since all of our husbands are on,
Ooh, hands up,
babe.
Oh,
That part.
that part. Her husband's on too.
Yeah.
Anybody?
Hey, can we pause it? Can we pause it real quick?
The comment is quiet. The comment area is
I
quiet.
know the comments are very quiet.
Oh, damn. Mappa's in traffic, so he can't make it. You see how there he say he's in traffic?
Right.
But yes. All right, guys.
Hi, Millie.
Hey, Millie.
Hey, what up, boss lady?
What up? Well, I actually want to give a shout out to everybody actually like watching. Like you guys, it's Saturday night. You guys could be anywhere else doing anything else, but y'all here with us, tuning in to the Poly Plug, listening to what we gotta say. So I want to give a shout out to y'all. And I also want to give a shout out to the Big Goose Radio. They out there, they doing it.
Mm-hmm.
My brother Vince out there. Y'all got anything else?
No, for real.
Really, we gotta work together. We got a couple of projects. Vasa has some projects. I'm pretty
Oh, yes.
it's in your inbox already. We're looking forward to speaking it into existence.
Yes, I can't wait, Millie.
You guys
I can't wait to see it.
I'm excited.
I'm super excited.
Ooh, I love it. Look at Mafa's question. Look at your husband coming in.
What they like about each other's personalities.
Yeah.
You gonna do that right now?
Why the hell you?
Hey, I can go. No. I can say no. I can say what I like. I just met you, Charity, and I just met you, Sheena. But I can tell you about Vasa. Vasa is extremely funny. She's a great cook, like Charity said earlier. She's an excellent cook, and she's very modest about it, and she won't say it. But at the same time, she's excellent. She's excellent. She's artistic in that type of way.
Yes.
She's not gonna accept it. Look at right now. Look at right now. But she's extremely funny. We always need her at the family functions because we be like, hey, come through. We need to laugh. You know, she's extremely funny.
And I'm the one like, girl, bye. COVID is going on.
Yes, she is. Yes,
Don't
she is.
even.
I told her I wore my
tap my line,
no. Then I tell her I wore my mask right here. So don't be mad. Don't be mad.
Don't even.
I love it. Yeah, I would say too, Voss is extremely loyal. You know, that's what I like about her. She's loyal, she's honest, and you don't have to worry about any fluff about her. And that's what I love about her. She's just an honest, integrity-driven person. And like whether she's joking or laughing, like even mid-sentence, like she'll even stop herself and be like, wait, I don't know who I thought I was, and I don't know who I'm trying to impress, but let me just keep it real. And I'm like, that's about
That's the stuff, yeah.
We've known each other since elementary, and she's been solid through and through. You know, I've never been Vasa. You know, other than the time she left me and was like, I need new friends in life. I was like, no, I am your friend. No, I need to go out there and make new friends. I was like, give me back. You know, and Sheena, I love Sheena so much. She's so sweet. You know, she's got a little sass, you know, and she's definitely coming out of her shell more. So I love that about you, Sheena. You're so sweet, and honestly too, you're so honest. I love that. also about you that I really feel like we're the Sour Patch Kids. Like we're almost like the Powerpuff Girls, you know, like sweet, sour, you know, naughty, nice. Like, you know, I'll say naughty and nice, you know.
Whoa, chill.
Naughty. You said it right, Charlie.
Your finger's crooked. Your finger's crooked.
Naughty and nice. Naughty and nice. Yes.
Both of y'all fingers is crooked.
Yes.
Spicy. No, yeah. So I love it. Yeah, Martha's right. Loyal, that loyalty, baby. Loyal.
Yes.
No, and ever since I met Vasa, girl, you have always kept it 100. And I felt as if I'm able to open up to you. And even though it's been 2 months, a month, maybe?
Yeah, like a month, maybe 2.
Yeah, and it feels like as if we grew up with each other. But so I looked up your name and the meaning of your name.
What the heck?
I like her. No, I like her.
Right, Vasa means, of course, the ocean. But then, if you were to separate Va and Sa, Va means space and Sa means sacred. And the ocean produces over half the world's oxygen, absorbs 50 times more carbon dioxide than our atmosphere. So we are able to come into your sacred space and be whoever we are, whoever we want to be around you, and you would be, and it would just be like, bring it out.
Yes, Sheena, say it with the words. Come on, Gems.
Yes, girl, but you're able to give life. You can be scary, and I did see that because you keep it 100, but you're also gentle at the same time. So you're also careful with your words and the way how you present yourself. So yes, girl.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah, that's all love, man.
Deep, girl, you deep.
Well, how the heck am I supposed to go off? I didn't look up anybody's name. How the heck?
Thank you.
Real.
Sheena came to the room. Man, Sheena, how we gonna top that after this?
Yeah, how?
That was beautiful.
Look it up right now.
Beautiful. I love that. That was so beautiful. That's definitely her.
Sheena, that was amazing.
I love that you said that sacred space, because honestly, Vasa's circle of friends this small.
I don't have any at all.
Right.
She's very, very picky with the people that really she hangs around with. She's very protective over her people. Like, that's it. That's why I say loyalty. But that was deep. I love it. That was so beautiful.
That was
beautiful. Thank you, Sheena.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, and plus, like in the Jewish tradition, when it comes to naming their kids, they give it, their name means how they're going to grow up, or it's going to show who they are. And your parents named you Vasa. So, girl, get ready. What else is there?
Yeah.
What the heck? That's weird. Wow. No, that is amazing. But like, how am I supposed to go after that? Like,
just say thank you.
I know, girl. You don't have to.
We're gonna look up your name.
You just
She's a typical Polly. Like when it comes to people giving us a compliment, we normally don't give compliments to each other. So
yeah,
that's so true.
That is true.
That is so true.
Well, actually, I give compliments to everybody. I just don't like it when I get mine.
She's very modest.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I
love telling people how good they look and what they're wearing, what they do in it. I love that. I love complimenting people. I just don't like it when it's coming back. I don't know why. It's weird. It's weird. But anyways, let's change the subject because
that was so beautiful. I really did appreciate that. Thank you, Sheena, for that. That was bomb, girl. That was so bomb.
Damn, Sheena, stop looking stuff up. Stop looking stuff up, man. What the heck?
I'm gonna look up Sheena's name now.
Yeah, now I'm gonna look up your name and Charity's name, and I'm about to tell you guys stuff. You guys wait till next Saturday. You guys wait till next Saturday.
Hopefully next Saturday is with our husbands.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, OC, the laundry doer.
Yeah.
He hella swear.
Yeah, for sure. That'd be super hot. That'd be exciting.
Yeah. Today was a really hot topic.
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Today was freaking awesome.
Thank you so much for, sitting in and plugging in with us live, girl. That was fire. Like, it was great having you in here. I told you, girl, you had to share your story. That was dope.
I have many, but those are different topics. Many. Sheena, Anyway, yeah.
You know Sheena?
No, I don't know
like
Sheena.
She know it all.
But you know what? Yeah, her expressions tells me that she knows. Like,
she understands.
But yeah, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
You know what's so funny? Was no. I'm gonna tell my story since you told yours.
Right.
So chill. So today she was like, I was like, so what's up, sis? You want to be on my podcast today? She's all like, yeah. And then she's all the way in Fedaway, right? And I was like, okay.
No,
I said,
sister
no.
is watching too.
I said, no, it's okay. It's all right. You could just come on the next one because, she's in Federal Way. She said, no, sis, on my way. She called into work just to be on the podcast.
Hey, it's a commitment. Hey, no. It's a commitment. Somebody asks you to do something, I'm going to come through. That's a commitment. So if she asked me to come through and come do something, I'm going to do it. I'm going to call off. They can figure it out. Forgive me, whoever's watching. If
you're covering for her.
If you're covering my so-called shit, I love you for that. But at the same time, my sister told me she was going to, I was going to come through.
I told her she didn't have to. I told her maybe next time. She said, I didn't know she called in until she got here. She's like,
commitment.
I'm about to, girl, I got this. What you need? What you need? Because I got everything.
There you go.
I was like,
hey, loyalty running the bloodline, girl. That's what's up.
Hey.
I love that.
No, seriously. If she needs something, I'm gonna come through. She wants something, I'm gonna do it. That's my sister.
I'm gonna read this comment here. This is from Sarah, beautiful Sarah out there, Sarah Taylor in Australia. She said, back in the day, a lot of Samoans gave their children names that are now seen as degrading. Pre-gospel, it was a way to humble themselves, but we know different and better nowadays, speaking life in every way from their birth.
Wow, that's deep.
Oh, show is. Yeah, sis Sarah, we gotta have you on here soon too. Gotta get that pop up. That'll be good. Really good. Now, when you really learn the meaning of things and the impact, it really changes everything. Wow. Nia, but you brought some hot topics tonight, and really, girl, you set the tone. Woo! I really enjoyed tonight. Yeah, it was common.
It was.
It's true. Yeah. I like talking about controversial topics because honestly, within our culture, it's taboo. Like, we can't talk about stuff like that because they will let us know, like, you're not going to talk about that, or you're too young, or you're a girl. It's so many things about why we can't talk about certain things. We got to talk about it amongst women like us, like right now, or our girlfriends, or, our husbands, but we can't share it the way we want to, because it really is taboo. Nobody wants to talk about it.
So good. And you know what? The more we talk about these things, the more you realize it's not just a cultural thing, our culture thing. It's a humanity thing. This is happening in culture in every race. And I think in this time, while we're watching the world choose black, white, left, right, all these other, it could even teach us not to even, just to be careful on how we present our conversations. Like when we say our culture or in our, you know what I mean? Because then we're setting that up, you know what I mean, as a different conversation, when in reality, mean, wrong and right is right and wrong is wrong. And it doesn't matter who's doing it, Period. If it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, It's absolutely wrong. You know, and I think that we just need to get back to that part. Because I'm telling you, I love our Samoan culture. I would never fight or ask to be raised a different way or born into a different culture. I'm grateful that everything that I was raised in and brought through, because it made me who I am today. But not just that, it made me appreciate the beating and taming myself in front of other people. Because if anything, parents taught me how to act right, how to be, make sure I carried myself well, and to always strive for it. You know what I mean? Work hard for it. So it's like, if you look at the times, the generation we live in now, you rarely see that. You know what I'm saying? You rarely see that. People, majority of everybody would want to stay home. They don't want to go to work. Everybody move into one spot. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and that's not to any race. That's just speaking standardly across the board. You know, it's easier for everybody to just, you know, pile in at home, throw money into one pot and figure life out that way, rather than really, you know, risking it, going out there, starting your family, you know what I mean? Building from there. But, yeah, that's another time.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
But yeah, ladies. Sheena, did you have anything else?
No. I wanted to add on to that, but that's for another time too.
Yes.
Well, you can do a closing statement, girl.
No, it's okay.
She's like,
just thank you, I guess.
I love it. My husband, wrong is wrong. If everyone does it, right is right. If nobody does it, absolutely.
That's true. Man, that's true.
Yes. All right, Max, take it away, girl.
All right, guys. Like I said earlier, thank you guys for tuning in with us today. You guys could have been anywhere else. I mean, it's Saturday night. But y'all here with us, tuning in with us. So don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Periscope, and YouTube. And if you guys missed this one and you guys want to let other people watch it, don't forget to let them know that they can always come back and watch it. YouTube, Instagram, anywhere. We're everywhere. We out here, okay? But yes, thank you guys. And don't forget, when you guys come on to watch us on our lives, please, when you guys get on, just share it. Just share it. There's other people out there that want to hear it too. But yeah, don't forget to follow us. We love y'all. And thanks for tuning into the Poly Plug. Yes. Bye.